So, yeah. Monkey Ball. Funny monkey game. That's what this is.
Are you gonna introduce yourself, or are you gonna make me do it for you?
I was hoping that you'd do it. I mean, I was hoping that you'd introduce yourself and I could just like...
Well, we're gonna introduce you first. First of all, you're the runner.
Okay,
You're
anyways.
Ness.
Yeah, I'm Ness. This is Monkey Ball. It's a funny monkey game. This is on the DS. I'm playing on DS. Yeah. And I have a Kokam, actually.
Hi, I'm Helix. I mostly play Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2, but Touch and Roll is pretty cool. I played this game a lot as a kid.
Actually, Helix is pretty good at Monkey Ball. I don't know if you guys know, but they did a GDQ run, and there was a like shirt and everything. Plugging the shirt, you can't get any more, but I got one. Cause I'm cool.
Plugging the shirt that you can't get anymore. Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, funny monkey game is pretty cool. That was just a replay. It was cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna use Mimi because Mimi is my favorite monkey. We need more Mimi people in the community. So if you want to run the game, please pick Mimi, please. Please. But yeah. We're gonna start real quick. We're just gonna do these 8 worlds. These are the main worlds. And that's it. There's gonna be a bunch of time to read donations. There's gonna be a bunch of time to like ask questions in the chat and whatever. So I'm ready when you are. So I'm gonna count down from 5, and I'm gonna go on go. So hold on, let me get my stylus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The most important piece of tech in this game is probably boosting. You're gonna see Ness move diagonally here at the start of almost every level. You just accelerate faster if you do that.
But there's a tiny piece of boosting tech in this game that's like unique to this game. Whenever I fall onto like the stage, the first bounce I'm always gonna go on a diagonal, and the second one I'm gonna do the other diagonal. I'm gonna do a hard strat real quick. Ooh. Oh, I went through the... okay. That was a bad death, but it's fine. It's kind of difficult. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, cool. But yeah, you're gonna see it here. I do the upright diagonal, then the up left diagonal before I hit the ground, and you get a tiny bit of extra speed.
I didn't know it was that specific. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like barely noticeable, but it helps you get a little bit of momentum.
You're also going to notice that a lot of these stages are returning from Monkey Ball 1 and 2. Of course, there are some new ones too, as you've already seen. There are not usually starting platforms, though, like there are in certain Monkey Ball 2 stages. Like the starting platform in this stage was a lot smaller than it would be in Monkey Ball 2, stuff like that.
Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm just not going to do this, because I don't want to waste all my lives here. There are some opportunities for death, even in World 1, because some of the strats are kind of difficult. But I'm just going to take the L in this.
Marathon safety. It's how it
Yeah.
has to go sometimes.
Out of all the ones I could just be doing normally, this is one of the better ones.
And Ness is playing this with the touchscreen, by the way. The touchscreen on the DS.
Yeah. Speaking of that, this game destroys DSs. This game just destroys your DS touchscreen. I'm pushing really light, so there's certain parts on the touchscreen that won't register unless I push really hard. So if you see me like kind of like neutral for like a handful of frames only, it's because I just kind of dead zoned a little bit on the touchscreen.
I can't imagine how annoying that must be. Oh no.
Yeah, it's ruined some good runs. I'll say that. This is a hold-up stage. I'm using the D-pad. That was a hold-up stage. I'm no longer using the D-pad.
I wish I knew that when I played this game casually.
Yeah, I found that on accident, actually. Well, I mean, it was already discovered, but I found it out for myself on accident. I hit the corner, if you didn't see that. It was unfortunate. Oh, I hit the corner again, but a different corner.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah, I almost got it. I would have popped off if I got that. But yeah, this game doesn't have pause strats, actually, like a lot of other Monkey Ball games. So I like to call this the ultimate Monkey Ball pauseless experience, because I do a lot of difficult things without like being able to pause and like line everything up perfectly, like in other games. If you want to explain just pause strats real quickly, just so people know what I'm talking about, because it's not in this game.
Yeah, so pause strats normally in Monkey Ball 1 and 2. Their physics aren't entirely deterministic, meaning if I were to pause on the exact same frame and then hold the exact same direction, then I would get the exact same result every time. And we can use the notches in the GameCube controller to make sure we're holding the exact direction. That's not in this game, so the pause strats help us do crazy strats that would otherwise be TAS only. But Ness will be going for
a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things that are normally done paused in Monkey Ball 1 and 2. But since you can't pause in this game, he just kind of does it. It's kind of nutty.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some cycle skips. They save some time on this stage. Ooh, I almost died. Ooh, okay.
I couldn't imagine trying to do cycle skips on that stage on a DS.
Yeah, it's in Monkey Ball 1 and 2, a lot of like doing difficult things with stick control, and I have touch control. I don't have stick control. So like I'm really good at like just being in the middle, being like where I need to be. But on ooh, did I just get a bounce on the wall and I couldn't get in? In this game, I'm really good at being kind of not like just full on in any direction. I'm gonna go for this one time because this is super hard in this game. Ooh, no, barely not enough speed.
Oh wow, yeah.
In Monkey Ball 2 physics, the stage is really hard. You have to like mix up a bunch of different directions, and that's kind of hard to do with the stylus.
Yep. In Monkey Ball 1 physics, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
This is not that.
This is kind of between Monkey Ball 2 and Monkey Ball 1, but definitely leaning heavily towards Monkey Ball 2.
As much as we talk about the differences, though, it's still a really fun game to play. Like, it's not bad at all. It's just different.
Yeah. This is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah,
any time for donations, though, because this is just like 20 seconds.
Did you just say you have time for donation?
Yeah.
Yep, so we actually have a really big donation. We have an $84 donation from Greg Porter saying, "Thanks for running and donating, everyone. My wife and I are having a wonderful time watching." And with that, we are at €1,444 raised for the Dutch Cancer Society. So thank you, everybody at home. Every single euro counts and is very much appreciated.
Oh, that's great to hear. Keep those coming.
Yeah. Actually, one more, because these stages aren't too interesting.
So I could say a little bit about what we're raising money for, which is for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organisation committed to fighting cancer while aiming for more cures and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. All of your donations go to this very worthy cause.
Thank you, thank you. So with this stage, normally you wouldn't go down. I guess in this game it's a parasite. You wouldn't go down the coaster because it's really long. But in this game, because it's DS and they can't have like too much like in the level, they kind of cut like one entire loop down. So it's honestly almost as fast to go down the coaster than it is to jump down.
I did not know that. That's really funny. Yeah, I'm seeing some questions in chat asking if these levels are from older games. For the most part, yes, there are some differences. Some of them are modified a bit. There's one that's basically cut in half, so they split it into 2 separate stages.
Yeah, that's coming up, actually. A lot of the original stages, though, in this game, they come later on, and they're really good. Like, this one is the original stage. I wish it was in Monkey Ball 2 or something. It's super, super fun.
Yeah, I like a lot of these unique stages. This is one of the stages I was referring to. Normally this is one long stage with 4 of these rings in Monkey Ball 2 called Opera, but they split it into 2 of them here. This is just the first half.
Okay, that wasn't bad at all. Wow.
That was pretty good, yeah.
I'm gonna try and go for an early cycle on this stage. Hopefully I get it. Okay, I did it. If you're slightly too slow, you can get like completely bonked by the last arm.
That was really smooth. Good stuff.
This stage is Monkey Ball 2, but it's a lot harder to do in this because you don't have wall boosting. So you have to kind of go off to the side.
Yeah, you don't have wall boosting, and the starting platform in general is just a lot shorter.
I do see a question in chat. It says, "Is Baby the best monkey?" I'm gonna have to go with yes, even though I do use Mimi. Baby is objectively the best because you can see around the ball, and it's super easy to do like wires and stuff.
Yeah, when I play Monkey Ball 1, I usually play as Baby. For that reason. Exactly that reason.
Ooh, okay. Depending on your collision, you might not get up, and I almost didn't get up. Ooh. In Monkey Ball 2, you can go off the side, but you don't have enough speed and the starting platform isn't long enough to be able to do that.
Nice. Staying on that rail after landing from a bounce is not as easy as Ness made it look.
Yeah, it's just God Gamer tendencies right now.
There you go.
That's the way to put it.
Traylina is asking how many frames per second this game runs at. I actually don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's
You know?
60, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. It feels like 60. I'm just gonna say 60. I get it? No, I didn't. If you have barely less speed than I did, you could land on the angled part, and you could just, you could, like, roll to the goal. Hold on. Do I get it? Okay.
That was sick.
That was sick.
So that's one of those pause strats that I was talking about. We paused that in Monkey Ball 1 usually, and Ness just did it completely pauseless.
With a touchscreen.
Yeah.
So now we're getting into World 5. There's more time for donations. The next couple stages aren't super interesting. Kinda slow. Ooh, a 50. Do I get it? Whoa, okay, that's way harder in this game. Because there's no... Like, in Monkey Ball 1, there's like a little arm off to the side. You just have to get really good collision to get that strat.
Yeah, that looked rather lucky. It's pretty good though.
I'm gonna focus real quick on this, because I could die at the end. It doesn't get thin, it's just I don't want to fall off. Okay.
Yeah, as you can imagine, falling off at the end of a long stage would lose lots of time. And we don't want to do that.
Yeah. Ooh, that was bad. But it's fine, I have the lives to be able to do this for like a minute. Can't really skip the stage. I wish there was a pause strat, or like a pauseless strat I could do to skip this. It'd save so much time, but there isn't.
You might be able to lab out some sort of cycle skip, but that would be really risky, of course.
Yeah, I could do the cycle skip, but I'm not gonna do it in the marathon. It's so not consistent. Hopefully I get the cool strat on this. Ooh, that's weird. Okay, cool. Got it. This is the stage from the beginning, actually. Hopefully I can get it.
That replay that was shown off.
Ooh, this is looking good. There we go.
Beautiful.
If I missed that, I would have just immediately died because I had too much momentum to be able to save myself. Okay, I almost missed that. That was really scuffed.
That one looked like it was getting away from you, but nice recovery.
Actually, on that level, I did another pauseless version of a pause strat. That stage is in Deluxe, and in Deluxe, there's like a super big window where you could pause after holding up, and then you can hold up left, or up right rather, and then you can get over, kind of like in Monkey Ball 1 where you could just hold up right. I went up, and I like rolled a specific way to up right, and I got over. It's really tight. Saves like a second or so.
A second doesn't sound like too much time, but for these individual stages that are usually, 10 or fewer seconds, that's a lot.
Yeah, especially when you compare like the IL times that are basically down to frames. A second is kind of a lot.
Yeah. Check out some of the ILs of this game, they're absolutely nuts. And while I'm talking about it, there's a TAS of this game that, honestly, it's required viewing. Go watch this TAS after the marathon.
Yeah, stick around and watch all the runs, donate, and then after the marathon's over, watch the TAS. Sometimes, actually, you might see me call a stage by not its name, and I'm calling the Monkey Ball 1 and Monkey Ball 2 stages their deluxe names, and I'm calling the Touch and Roll exclusive stages their names. Just because it's easier for me to remember.
I'm probably gonna end up doing that too.
Ooh, okay. I almost saved it. I'll try this one more time. Ooh, there we go. That's really hard in this. Because a lot of the times you don't get favorable collision.
I love this stage's name, Menacing Conclusion. It's so funny.
I did the same thing for a mix and beat earlier. Oh, I died at the end because I was trying to go for 51.
Getting greedy.
I actually used to be able to do the pauseless version of the frame in this. I know you were practicing it earlier, so you probably know what I'm talking about.
You did that in this game.
Yes, I did that in this game.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah. I can't really do it as much anymore, and I have the time save elsewhere, so it's fine. Thank you, Focus Light, in the chat. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I get good collision here.
This level,
Ooh,
the idea... Oh. This level is the idea. The idea is that you just ride this platform, but you don't have to.
Riding things is optional in this game.
Yeah, I really like how they designed this level. That you can ride it if you want and get some of the bananas, but you don't have to.
Okay, I got really good collision. I didn't think I'd get it. I'm just gonna ride it. I don't really have to do anything until it slows down.
I mean, there's a bar in the back, and then the wheels will stop you from falling off the sides.
Yeah. That strata only actually saves like a few seconds. Hopefully I get this. Oh, bonk on the goal. Okay.
That was cruel.
It happens a lot more than you think in this game.
You can see they put some barriers there to try and stop you from doing what Ness just did, but they didn't try hard enough.
Speedrunner Spill is the most powerful thing in the universe.
Truth.
This is definitely the hardest world. I'm gonna focus some more in here. This world is really difficult. You'll see. And this is the easy part. Okay. Ooh, and a 50. High 50.
Yeah, the levels are getting kind of hard now. We've seen some expert levels from Monkey Ball 1. This one is an advanced level from Monkey Ball 1. This one is new to Touch and Roll.
Yeah, there's a shorter version of this level, also new. Also, the bonus levels you could just die on. We never talked about that.
Yeah, you've probably caught on to that by now, that when you die on a bonus level, it doesn't actually take away a life or anything, it just skips you to the next stage. Same thing in the first few Monkey Ball games.
In Step and Roll, which I also run, you can give up in the pause menu, and that's a bit faster. Yeah. That was almost scuffed, and I saved it.
I couldn't imagine trying to do that on a touchscreen. Oh no.
Whoa, I went through the floor. Okay, I get to explain that now. Okay, in this game, collision is checked less often than in 1 and 2. I'm just gonna go for this one more time. It's checked less often, so you could be inside of like a floor more often than not when you go really fast. And I went really fast. I had a bit more speed than I was hoping for, and I just was in the floor when it checked for collision, so it just clipped me through the bottom.
I didn't even know that could happen. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go for this one time. Yo, if I got that, I would have like actually like popped off. You could do the stage in 2 cycles. I'm just gonna do it in 4. That strat is really hard and super inconsistent. Even the world record holder does not know how to do it super consistently. Nor do I, so that's just one of those things that we're probably not ever gonna find a consistent setup for. We're just gonna go for it and get it in a run. It's gonna be a good run. Okay, and now we're in the Lost World. The first half of this just pops off, so I'm not really gonna talk much.
The music too is fantastic.
No, I'm a buster! No!
Oh no.
I wasn't gonna say anything about that.
You have to go for it again, you know that, right?
Okay, I'll go for it again. Cruel.
Oh no.
Cruel.
So these red goals, they're how you unlock, what is it, like the 11th world?
Yeah, the 11th world. There's 2 of them, and this is the first one that shows up.
Yeah, they don't act in Monkey Ball 1. If you were to take a Monkey Ball 1 and 2, if you were to take a different colored goal, it would warp you past some stages. But in this game, they just unlock that world.
Hopefully I get the skip on here. This is a slightly different version of the one in Monkey Ball 1. It doesn't have the thinnest wire, and because of that, it's kind of laid out differently. No!
Oh, that was so close.
I'm a buster ×2. I'm just gonna get extra lives on the bonus level, it's fine. But yeah, a lot of this game is like extremely hard. Like, this took me forever to figure out how to do.
There you go, nice.
This is a hold up level, but on the touchscreen.
Wait, you can just hold up and beat this level in this game? I'm so mad.
Yeah.
This stage has killed so many of my Monkey Ball 1 and 2 runs.
Yeah, I'm gonna
One
get
in
some
Deluxe, I
lives.
suppose.
You'll see me play a bonus level.
Extra lives are 20 bananas in this game, correct?
10.
Really, just 10? Wow.
That should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one time, because this is way harder in this game. Okay, I got like the half skip, it's fine. And then I could do this. Okay, there we go. I skipped a good amount of it, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, as long as you're not playing that whole level.
This is difficult. Okay. There's a good chance you could hit bumpers. Hopefully I could do the fast version of this. Okay, that was fast. You can't do the Monkey Ball 1 strat on that because the collision is just different. Okay.
Nice. Pinball Pursuit can be kind of tricky.
Extremely tricky. I've had runs die there. Luckily, I do this world first in PB attempts. This is the last world, by the way.
You start with this world for a reason.
Yeah. Time's coming up in like 10-ish seconds. Yeah, this is the last world. I guess we could do shoutouts because this is kind of long, but shoutouts to just the Monkey Ball community in general. There's so many good Monkey Ball runs, lots of resources if you want to ever get into it. Lots of useful sheets and stuff. Time's coming up real quick. And time.
GG.
That was pretty good for the deaths that I had. I'm really happy with that. But yeah, the Monkey Ball community is like super easy to get into. They have lots of resources. There's lots of different games. So like if you don't like 1, 2 Deluxe, there's like Adventure, this game, Step and Roll, Banana Blitz HD. More than I'm even missing out on. There's one on the Vita. I have a Vita too. Hold on. You have a Vita too, you can hack these and output on them. That's what I do. What else is there? Felix, do you have anything?
I could shout out Rolled Out real quick.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a Monkey Ball inspired sort of fan game coming out probably this year or next. It'll be really good. You have my word.
Yeah. Because you've played the demo, right?
I have.
Or it's a beta demo. I don't remember, but
Beta test, whatever.
Yeah.
The same difference.
What else is there? There is the hacking community actually.
Oh yeah.
There's a few like good hacks that came out recently. There's the Deluxe and 2 hack, which is super good. There's Community Pack 1.5 HD. It's apparently really good. I haven't played it yet.
There's the Deluxe and 2 hack, Community Packs, Monkey Ball 651. There's Monkey Ball Gaiden coming out in a few days.
Oh yeah, Gaiden.
Join the Monkey Ball speedrunning Discord and you can find out what's up.
Yeah. But I don't think there's anything else. Follow me on Twitch. Follow Helix on Twitch. Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This is super fun to do.